Welcome to the Nabi Project English presentation. My name is Kim Young-ah, and I'm honored to be one of your hosts for today's event. We hope today's event will be meaningful and enjoyable for everyone.
And my name is Hong Soo-min. We are pleased to serve as your host today. Thank you all for joining us.
Today, the BSi teams will present and the result of their research and the project and English. Please enjoy each presentation and encourage every team with your own applause.
Now, let us begin the Nabi Project English presentation.
Before the presentation, we will first watch an introductory video prepared by the public relations team. The video is titled BSi Experience So Far. Please enjoy the video.
저희는 천일염과 정제염의 차이점을 분석하는 탐구를 주제로 발표를 할 예정입니다.
구독 경제 성공 비결에 대해 말해주고,
저희 기계&건축팀에서는 여태까지 한 풍력 발전기와 4분 인터넷 발표를 준비하고 있습니다.
저희는요, 주요 국가들 원자력 발전 정책의 비교를 통해 대한민국 미래의 에너지 자원은 무엇인가를 발표합니다.
그리고 팀이랑 이제 좀 소통에 어려움이 있었기도 했고, 다양한 춤이나 활동이나 다른 게 많이 겹쳐가지고 그런 점이 좀 어려웠고,
친구들은 9시까지 학교에 남아서 같이 통화를 하면서 PPT를 만들었는데 소통에 어려움이 조금 있었지만 잘 만들었습니다.
저희 팀은 일단은 9시까지인 자율활동 시간에 선생님께 조르고 졸라서 10시까지 여기에서 입을 뒤집어 쓰면서 열심히 작성하고 읽고 또 읽고 했습니다.
긴장은 안 되는데 연습을 많이 못해가지고 오늘 저녁에 연습을 많이 했던 것 같아요.
너무 떨려요. 하지만 우리 열심히 준비한 만큼 연화 동주와 힘내서 멋있게 발표하도록 하겠습니다.
매우 긴장됩니다. 주 요소를 잘 못 맞춰봐가지고 팀원끼리 연습을 잘 못 맞춰봐가지고 살짝 긴장되지만 잘할 수 있을 것 같습니다. 각자의 진로를 영어로 탐색하는 시간의 프로젝트라 생각합니다.
또 하나 이렇게 올라왔습니다.
저는 다른 과목은 점수가 잘 나오는데 영어를 좀 못합니다. 그래서 이 활동을 통해서 부족한 제 영어 실력을 보충하고 그리고 습득 활동을 채움으로써 더 좋은 성적을 받을 수 있는 수단이라고 생각합니다.
지금까지 제가 해왔던 걸 모두에게 보여주는 기회라고 생각합니다.
오케이 구글, 에어컨 냉방 모드로 바꿔줘.
이름을 쓰자. 얘들아! 우리 내일 발표하는데 경청 잘해서 들어주고 마지막에 큰 박수 함성 부탁할게. 안녕!
Thank you for watching the video. Our first presentation will be given by Young. The topic is the successes of subscription business. Please welcome them with a warm round of applause.
Hi, we are Hello everyone, our team name is Young Person Crew. I'm Dan, and these are my teammates, Minji, Cheon, and Junan. We will talk about the success of subscription business.
We will look at 5 things: market trends, marketing stress, financial metrics, manager insights, and the conclusion and Q&A. Let's start.
We choose subscription economy because we create predictable and recurring revenue. As you can see in the graph on the right, subscription business have so much stronger growth than the MP500. These differences show that subscription business are not just about one-time sales.
Let's talk about the rise of the subscription economy. First, convenience. Subscription services are easy to use because people can access anywhere and anytime. Second, digital technology. Smartphone and online platforms have made it much easier to subscribe and manage service. Third, consumer demand. Many people want flexible and affordable service instead of buying products they may not use often. Finally, market expansion. The subscription model has spread to many different industries, such as entertainment, food, education, even transportation. These 4 factors have helped the subscription economy grow quickly and become a part of our daily lives.
Firstly is marketing. There are 2 marketing strategies. The first is the login strategy. Company make it difficult for you to leave their service. If you cancel your membership, you will lose a lot of benefits. The second is the hyper-personalizations. Company use AI and data to figure out exactly what you like. They say you're going to love this movie or give this product a try. They know you better than you know yourself. This special care makes customer very happy. Which is why they keep paying months after months.
Part 4 is financial metrics. Let's look at the money part. Subscription businesses grow well because their money is stable and safe. There are 4 big reasons. First is stable revenue. Companies get money every month, not just one time. Second is customer retention. It means keeping all the customers instead of finding new ones. Third is reinvestment. Because companies know how much money they will get, they can spend it to services better. Finally, all of those make a higher company value. Simply put, making regular money makes the company much stronger.
From a management perspective, the most important decision is retention. In a subscription business, company need to focus not only on attracting new customers, but also on keeping existing customers. That is why pricing, subscription, and customer experience are so important. If customers stay longer, the company can earn recurring revenue, be stable cash flow, and increase each value over time.
To sum up, subscription businesses are successful because they are easy to use, have a smart marketing, make stable money, and care about customers. It is a great way for companies to grow for a long time. Concludes our presentation. Thank you for listening, and we will be happy to answer any question. Do you have any question?
발표를 듣는 분께 받습니다. 질문이 하나 있는데 손님이 구독을 준다면 끊어버리는 구독 해지가 많아지면 어떻게 해요?
That is a great question. Keeping customer is most important thing. So companies must update a good service and give a special benefit before customer leave. Thank you for your question. We'll end our presentation here.
Thank you for listening. We are.
Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you for the excellent presentation. Next, we have the environmental team, political diplomacy team, and data AI team. Their topic is the hidden side of the generative AI era, e-waste, environmental diplomacy, and AI solutions. Please welcome them with a warm round of applause.
Hello everyone, we are Team Nabi. And today we will present on the hidden side of the generative AI era, environmental diplomacy and AI solutions. Generative AI technologies such as ChatGPT have made our lives more convenient. However, they also require large data centers and powerful servers, creating a new environmental challenge called e-waste. Today we will present the current situation of e-waste, international response, and AI-based solutions. First, we will look at the current situation of e-waste. Then we will introduce international and Korean policies. Finally, we will explain how AI can help solve this problem. According to the Global e-waste Monitor 2024, the world generated about 57 million tons of e-waste in 2022. This amount is expected to increase to about 82 billion tons by 2030 because of the rapid growth of AI, data centers, and electronic devices. E-waste is not just trash. It contains valuable resources, so international cooperation is essential for recycling and reuse. Now I would like to hand the presentation over to Kim Soo-hyun, who will explain how the international and the community and South Korea are responding to this issue.
Thank you. As we have seen, e-waste is a serious global issue. Some developed countries illegally export e-waste to developing countries. This is called environmental inequality. First, let me explain the international response. Some countries illegally export hazardous waste, causing environmental inequality. Many countries follow the Gaza Convention and the PIC system solve this problem. Next, let me introduce South Korea policy. South Korea operates the EPR and secures important minerals because Korea is a resourceful country. This stage is still progress. However, policies alone not enough. Now, I would like to invite in Cha Dong-ju to explain AI solution. Thank you.
Thank you. First, let's look at the recycling status. Currently, only 20.3% of global e-waste is officially recycled. Most of it is not properly managed. However, e-waste is urban mine. It contains valuable material like gold and lithium. These resources are worth about $100 billion. To recover this AI vision technology, it identifies parts and separates materials automatically. A great example is average recycling robot Nabi. In the future, AI will predict resource scarcity and waste trends. This data helps us build better resource management policies. In conclusion, e-waste is a key to resource security. By combining AI and strong policies, we can build a sustainable future. Thank you for listening.
Please give them a big round of applause. Thank you for the informative presentation. Next is the public relations video team. Their topic is the negative effects of media in education and possible solution. Please welcome them with a warm round of applause.
Today, our group is going to present about the negative effects of media in education and possible solutions. Let me introduce our team members and the order of our presentation. I am Hong Soo-min
and I am Moon Ji-eun.
Now, let's take a look at the table of contents. We will share our reason for choosing this topic, real-world case, negative effects, solutions, and a conclusion. We chose this topic because media has become an essential part of education nowadays. However, it can also cause serious problems such as reduced concentration, misinformation, and media addiction. To understand these issues better, let's look at a real-world case. During COVID-19, online classes became common. A 2021 study showed that online learning significantly decreased the students' interaction and concentration.
In addition, research by Yoon Ji-won, Chen Nam-ju, and Park Mi-ra found that although students were confident in using digital devices, their ability to evaluate information critically and their ethical awareness and social responsibility were relatively low. This showed me that using media and using it properly are two different things. Another study by Bae Yoon-jung found that creating and analyzing media content helps students develop critical thinking skills and responsible attitudes toward media use. This highlights that media education should include practical activities, not just theory. Based on these findings, I came up with several ways to reduce the negative effects of media in education. First, schools should strengthen media literacy education to help students evaluate information more critically. Second, teachers should receive training to respond to the changing media environment. Finally, students should have more opportunities to create and analyze media content. This can help them develop critical thinking skills and a sense of responsibility.
In conclusion, we need to use media critically and responsibly. It is also important to improve media literacy and critical thinking. That brings us to the end of our presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for the insightful presentation. Our final presentation will be given by the match taker and the architecture team. Their topic is BSi Track Road. Please welcome them with a warm round of applause.
First, let me briefly introduce today's presentation. We will explain what the Internet of Things is, the installation process, and how IoT technology can be used. Then we will introduce wind turbines, our small-scale wind power generator, activity introduction, CCTV installation, temperature and humidity monitoring activity. Now let's begin with what is the Internet of Things. What is the Internet of Things? The Internet of Things is a technology that connects devices to the Internet so they can share data and work automatically. The main role of Hey-Home is to connect, manage, and control various Internet of Things devices. Users can remotely control these devices with a smartphone, and they can also set them to operate automatically based on data connected by sensor. What is a smart plug? A smart plug turns the power of a device on and off. It can be controlled remotely with a smartphone or operate automatically. What is a smart Google speaker? The main role of a Google speaker is to control smart devices with voice commands. Users can turn devices on and off and control them by speaking. What is a smart hub? The main role of a Hey-Home smart hub is to connect IoT devices and help them communicate. It sends sensor data and allows smart devices to work together. What is a smart remote control hub? A smart remote control hub is a device that controls appliances such as TVs, air conditioner, and fans through a smartphone app or voice commands. Next is installation process. First, install the smart hub in the classroom. Second, connect the smart hub to the Hey-Home app. Third, connect the smart plug to the fan. Fourth, connect the smart plug to the smart hub. Last, link the smart Google speaker to Google Home and connect Hey-Home to Google Home. Repeat the same process for the TV and the air conditioner. How can we use IoT technology? On the fan, say, OK Google, 선풍기켜줘. To turn on the air conditioner, say, OK Google, 에어컨 켜줘. To adjust the air conditioner temperature, for example, say, OK Google, 에어컨 온도 20도로 올려줘. To turn on the TV, say, OK Google, TV 켜줘. That concludes my presentation. Next, Sing-Kwan will introduce wind turbines. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Xian, and today I will be presenting the part about wind turbine. First, let's look at what wind power generation is. Wind power generation is a method of converting the kinetic energy of wind into the rotational energy of the blade and then into electrical energy. Wind turbine can be divided into several types depending on where and how they are installed. Wind turbine installed on land are called onshore wind turbine. Wind turbine installed at sea are called offshore wind turbine. And offshore wind turbine can be divided into fixed bottom and floating types. Next, let's look at how wind power generation works. When the blades catch the wind and rotate, they produce rotational motion. The gearbox uses gear to increase the low rotational speed of the rotor to a higher speed software for electricity generation. The generator then converts this rotational energy into electrical energy. Finally, the electricity is transmitted through a substation and supplied it to consumer. And component of a wind turbine blade is equipment that convert the kinetic energy of wind into rotational energy. Nacelle, a substructure that houses the internal component of the wind turbine. Finally, tower is a structure that supports the wind turbine. Now, the place shown on the left is a representative example of one onshore wind farm installed on the hill. The place shown on the right is an example of fixed bottom offshore wind farm. Based on this research, our mechanical engineering team built a small wind turbine. This small wind turbine consists of a mini board, a board sensor, an LCD screen, two module connection cables, and a power cable. After completing the wind turbine, our team came up with a new question. How can we increase the generation voltage to 3 volts? Our team came up with 2 possible solutions. The first solution was to modify the blades. The second solution was to install gear between the blade shift and the gear nation motion shift. Of these 2 solutions, our team decided to try installing gear first. Changing the blade shift could improve the turbine performance, but there were many factors we needed to consider during the design and manufacturing process. Lastly, I will explain the shift and gear model that our team designed. This is end my presentation on wind turbine. Thank you for listening.
Hello everyone, I will be introducing our project on monitoring our school's planned space, which we call the green zone. First, we measured the green zone very carefully. Based on the data, we created an accurate blueprint for our project. Currently, we are using Vision 360. We used our blueprint to build a 3D model which helped us visualize the space. For spatial analysis, we focused on 3 things: minimizing light reflection, finding a stable spot on the windowsill, and ensuring safety for students. We chose a desk-mounted flexible holder. This allowed us to position the camera at the best height and angle. The camera we chose is a smart home model. It has great features like 360-degree rotation and night vision, which is perfect for our needs. Installation was simple. We fixed the holder, attached the camera, organized the cable, and adjusted the angles to see the plans clearly. Expected effects is real-time monitoring for precise growth tracking, remote observation to minimize physical disturbance, enhanced responsiveness to environmental changes, systematic accumulation of visual data for long-term research, data-driven analysis of plant development stages, improved visualization for time-lapse studies. Next, we needed to find the best place to measure the classroom's temperature and humidity. To answer accurate data, we measured each spot every 30 seconds for 3 minutes. First, this is the wizard in front of the whiteboard. Second, this is the wizard in front of the window. Third, this is the wizard in front of the lockers. Lastly, this is the wizard between the front and back doors. Looking at these wizards, we can see that the temperature and humidity levels were slightly different depending on the environment. We finally chose the space in front of the whiteboard. It was the most stable area, less affected by the air conditioner or air purifier. So we decided it was the best place for consistent measurements. Thank you for listening our team's presentation so far. Thank you to all of today's presenters for your excellent presentations. We also thank our audience for your attention and support.
We hope today's presentation have been informative and inspiring. This concludes the Nabi Project English presentation. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful day.